What's up guys, Scrapman here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. Hope you've been enjoying the How to Beat series. I've had a ton of fun recording them, and today we're doing none other than Miss Ling Xiaoyu. This is, I shit you not, one of the toughest, no, I'm gonna say this is probably the toughest matchup to learn in the game. It is a pretty demanding character to play as well, a specialist character. She does her own thing, no one plays like Xiaoyu. And it's a bit like I almost said it's a bit like Xiaoyu. It's a bit like Yoshi, where there's like almost unlimited complexity to the matchup, and it's a forever changing matchup. Xiaoyu mains and Yoshi mains always find new setups, new flowcharts that you have to learn how to beat. So it's forever changing. The character has limitless potential. You have to be the reason I'm playing my main in this video is very deliberate. It's because this is a matchup where you 100% have to know what you're doing against her at all times. Otherwise, you lose like that in one frame. You are dead. So I'm showing this with my main because you need very specific counterplay against Xiaoyu. So what demonstrates what I'm trying to say perfectly is her signature. We're always in this matchup looking out for the Art of Phoenix. So she can do this manually at all times. At any time, she can just do like this. Or she does it from an attack. She can do 3-4 into Art of Phoenix. She can do big launchers, big flips into Art of Phoenix. Many different ways of going into it. And she can do attacks into it yet again. So Art of Phoenix is forever present in this matchup, and anytime she goes into Art of Phoenix, she lowers her hitbox tremendously, but also does a small step towards the right that a lot of people are not aware of. There's a small step towards the right when she goes into Art of Phoenix, and there's of course the lowering of her hitbox. This makes it so that a lot of mids and even some lows won't work here. She will evade them, either due to the lowering of her hitbox or to the slight step, micro step towards the right. And she can also pretty instantly do a teabag. She can teabag here. This also almost completely makes her vanish and removes her hurtbox, right? Again, she can duck in AOP, Art of Phoenix. So what I'm trying to say, and then she can immediately, from that duck, instantly, she can cancel this duck into a counterattack. So a lot of Xiaoyus, they might check you with something on your block. It might be a jab, might be a down forward 4, and then they'll instantly do the sequence to sort of disappear from the neutral. So step 1, playing against this character. Rule number 1 is it's always Xiaoyu's turn. This is I learned this during Tag 2. It was one of the most important things I ever learned in Tekken, to be honest, because I always lost to this character. It's like, it's always Xiaoyu's turn. What this means is that first off, you never do any highs. Ever, and King players won't do any throws, because any button she does will beat highs. Anything she does will beat highs. So highs are out of the window, and a lot of lows are as well, because she's always jumping. So what you're doing is, you're going to mid-check her at very specific moments. So it's always her turn, just let her do her thing, and then you're looking for her going into AOP, and then you want to hit her with a mid-attack that hits AOP. So I know what those are on Kazuya, and you have to know what these are, because otherwise things like this will happen. Otherwise things like this will happen, which is why this is a specialist matchup. You learn to deal with this on the character you specialize in. If I play any of my sub-characters into Xiaoyu, I don't know what to do. And this is because of a tremendous complexity of this game. Like, that's a very complicated character to learn to deal with, but also there's no such thing as a standardized hitbox in Tekken. This is a mid, this is a high, this is a low. But every single high, every single mid, every single low in this game has a unique hitbox. There are mids that hit grounded because they have a very low mid hitbox. There are mids that don't hit grounded. There are mids that track well to one side, right? And then there are mids that track really well to the other side. It goes all over the place. So you have to know on your specific character what mids will hit her in AOP and use those. So if you're a Kazuya main like me, down for the 1-4, you know how low this hits, making this combo possible. So down for 1-4 is one of your best friends in this matchup. Down for 1-4 will tag us, and Tsunami. Very important. These moves are these are the moves that will check Xiaoyu when you play this matchup. So what I just told you, all of it, extremely important. Extremely important. And again, Xiaoyu has an 8-frame... also tricky, she has an 8-frame panic button. Like this. Oh, Jesus, sorry. So again, this is faster than a jab. And +1 into back turn. So anytime you're pressuring her, she can just throw this out to try and negate your pressure. Very important to know about. She has, just to tell you about the obnoxious things she will do, she has multiple safe lows. So again, down back 2 here is a pretty massive +5. Does a chunk of damage. But if you try and punish this... Again, this is my fastest punish, right? She can just do that. So from back turned, she has a parry. She also has a Kuni Alisa style low, like this, which is +5, 18 damage into back turned. This is the same deal. This is very frustrating to deal with. This will second guess you taking your punish. When she is in back turn, you'll be like, okay, what is she going to do? And then she can threaten you with a 50-50 throw game. So again, this is a 1 break. That's a 1 break. Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. Oh, I am a bit dumb. Right. So again, multiple safe lows where you will second guess taking the punish due to that parry. But when she finds herself in back turn, I forgot, she has to do a skip jump. She'll do a skip jump like this. And now she can do a launching throw, like, right, Waning Moon. I don't know why Xiaoyu has a launching throw in Tekken 8, but she does. She can do this from neutral as well, like this. It's 14 frame startup and it's a 1+2 break. Launching throw. So you have to break that, right? Then she has a 1+2 break, a normal one, and she has a 2 break in down for 2. But if she is in back turn, she can skip into this, and now it turns into a 50-50 throw mix. Legit 50-50. She yet again threatens you Waning Moon, which is a 1+2 break. Or she does this. Oh, I'm stupid. And it's a 1 break. So it's a 50-50 throw mix. You are guessing here. Or she does the skip jump. She can cancel it into crouch and then start mixing you, right? She has a while-standing launcher from there. So I'm just trying to tell you that she does very, very obnoxious things. And then I'm sure you've seen a million times the Kali roll that recovers like it's a launcher. Very evasive. But yet again on startup can go under mids here. On startup. Can go under mids. And if you don't know how to deal with this, you can very easily fall into this trap. Right? You've seen this. So just know that if you block Kali roll, you have 11 frames. Note that this actually doesn't work. Because of the startup speed of her parry. So, God, how do I demonstrate this? Record. Maybe that will work. So again, it's a very typically that would work on any character, but it's the fact that she has that parry from back turn. It's a very, very, very tricky matchup, is what I'm trying to say. So Cali roll yet again requires a very, very specific punish, very specific punish. But it's all mind games, you know. If I can do this, and then we punish her, right? It's a bit like Yoshi, you know. It's all mind games. It's all mind games. You need very specific counterplay, and you have to read the player really well also. And of course, that goes for these lows I showed you as well. Like here. Right, if you wait. Wait and see what he does. But Xiaoyu also has a 14 frame launcher in standing free. This is a launcher. I don't remember exactly what the combo is. It's something like this. 14 frame launcher. So so with Kazuya, oh god, what am I doing? Offense. So with Kazuya, I'm very mindful of this with low heat smash. If this is blocked, I'm gonna get launched, right? So that's something to be mindful of as well. But again, don't press too much. +1 on block homing, forward 4, but on normal hit gives her this. So that's quite strong. But again, it's a high. Important moves are 1-1. This is safe, but -9. So if she does 1-2 on your guard, you have to wait, because that will wall splat. So safe, but again, she is -9 and she has decent pushback. Her twin piston, this is her whiff punish, is -13 on block. So punish that. Sidestep free is her low counter hit launcher. Punish that, right? Counter hit launcher. She has a snake edge in down for 3 that has a very awkward animation, in my opinion. Can be cancelled into back turn. But you have to learn to block this on... set the dummy in practice mode to do this, because this should not be a mix on you, right? A lot of people eat this even in high ranks, because this is... The character has such a low pick rate, and it's such a tough matchup with very tough animations to read that even in high level people eat this. So do learn to block that. Another very scary thing with this character is Hypnotist stance. This is an insanely stacked stance. So if she does a couple of steps here, she gets a low poke that's super evasive. A low poke, right? That's super evasive and launches. So you see that gust of wind effect. There. Now it will launch. And it will always be -13 on block. So again, super evasive, unseeable, homing. Only -13 on block and can launch you. That's very, very powerful. When she is in heat, she will get the gust of wind immediately when she's in heat. So again, and it's still -13. And she has Hypnotist 2 to wall splat you. Hypnotist 2. Again, outside of heat, -4. Look at this pushback. Look at this pushback. Heat engage or wall splat. So, like, Hypnotist is insane when she is in heat. And I think her heat smash also, she has 2 heat smashes. This is the one in neutral state. It's not as good as the one she does when she's in back turn. Huge damage. huge damage into a massive plus 20 into super Hypnotist mix. It's not particularly fun. And this happens even on block. Plus 9 into Hypnotist mix. She can also create a strong Hypnotist mix by doing 4 on your block, which is plus 9 into Hypnotist. It's disgusting. And also when she is in heat specifically, she'll do this string. 4, 2, 1, 2. This also gives her one of the strongest wall combos in the game because it will spike. This can be stepped towards the right. Important to know. Important to know counterplay. She can, of course, do just forward 1 into the 2. And now you're done. She's a very good character. Like, she's very good in my opinion. I think she's going to be one of those characters where, you know, she has absurd Oki. She has some of the best Oki in the game. We've already said this about quite a few characters, but when you eat the wall combo... how do I do an easy bounce? Who cares? Wait, how does she do her power crush again? No. I really thought it was up back. Am I stupid? It's up back 4. Okay. Again, she's in heat. Huh? I believe that's guaranteed, right? She'll do that. Then just stay on the ground. I wouldn't tech roll up. I wouldn't get up there. So just try and roll on the ground because she's going to set up a disgusting Hypnotist mix. And you saw how absurd that 50-50 was. This is a string you will see quite a bit from Xiaoyu players. Back turn 1+2, 1+2. That's minus 13, but typically they'll do the high because no one knows this matchup. So this is 1+2, 4. This is +3, and you will think it's your turn, and then she blows you up with counter it launcher. To be honest, I'm not even aware what that is. Is it that one we do forward 1+2? No, it's something else. Maybe it's this one. I don't remember. They'll blow you up with something. But just so, be ready to duck this. So from back turn, flappy arms into a high. Oh, sorry. Flappy arms. So flappy arms, duck. They'll almost never do them in. So flappy arms into bagooshed. Man, there was something else I wanted to show. Right. This is here you have an important mix. So this move is scary from AOP 1+2. It's a counter launcher, and it's only -1 on block. Like this move is insane. It is insane. Believe it wall splats on normal hit. This move is insane. And then she has this low, scissor. Scissor can be floated. But even on block, like, she has such an evasive hitbox that know that there are while setting 4s that just phase through her here. So you have to know specifically what your character gets. Kazuya is really good here. Kazuya is really good with slides and with this type of move. But so you have to know what your character does here. To be honest, like this is it. Very, very the most specialized matchup in the game. Like, you really have to know what you're doing here. I think it's the matchup with the most specific counterplay in the game. Yoshi is pretty up there as well, but here it's like, don't do anything. Wait for her to do her thing. Check her with the appropriate moves. Know about the safe lows. Know about Hypnotist mix. Don't tech roll needlessly, especially when she is in heat. Check her. Be aware of 8-frame panic button. Be aware that she can throw an AOP at any time. It's like, just to really stress my point here. Offense, standing block, punish. Let's record this again. Okay, it was a very long recording. So again, like, you know, I'm Kazuya, I'm in heat, right? She evades the first hit, right? So I'm just saying, like, you gotta be really careful what you do. But then, you know, it's a bit like Yoshi, then you gotta learn about the 10,000 other things she will do. The 10,000 other things she will do. But the thing is, most Yoshi, it's true though, most Yoshis and Xiaoyus you find in intermediate ranks, they are so used to people not having a single clue how to play against them. Sorry. Bill key charge. Sorry, I wanted to go into this menu. We're so used to no one knowing what we're doing, but we'll throw this big launcher into AOP and you'll know how to check that. They'll do this over and over and you know how to punish that now, hopefully. And you should be able to deal with her, right? And know that she has a launching while running free. She's the only character that can do this. This is a launching while running free. But on block is a +7 into AOP. So that's pretty important to know as well. Stepping is pretty good in this matchup. Just make sure, as soon as you whiff something, you use a mid that hits reasonably low. So we don't use highs here, right? Also good. But in general, just be very patient. But so I hope this video helps, and that's how to beat Xiaoyu, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.